Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. This will happen in your house tonight. The Archangel is trying to talk to you, begging for just 2 minutes. Open it immediately. Something has been circling above your roof. Not in the sky, but somewhere you can't see. Recent events have made you feel it, right? That weird pull, the chills at night, and the time you turned around because you thought someone was calling your name, but there was no one there. That wasn't something you made up. In a whisper, Archangel Michael was knocking on the door of your spirit, reaching. You almost skipped this. Do not skip. Not now. This message is real, and it has something that heaven has been trying to get to you ever since you prayed that prayer, when no one was looking. You believe that tonight is just another night. You believe that when you wake up tomorrow, everything will be the same. But right now, heaven is shaking with fear. Something has already begun. Archangel Michael wasn't just sent out of the blue. He didn't come tonight like a soft breeze. He came from the throne of God like a roar. As you listen, something is moving around you. And if you don't hear this message, you might miss the most important event of your life. Your name is written on a heavenly document. With divine fire, it's sealed, and it will be opened tonight. That's why you didn't see this until now. I'm going to tell you the truth. Right next to you is someone who is not of this world. Not out of fear, but out of love that burns like the sun. Someone is watching over you right now as you read this. This angelic presence has been trying to reach you for days, but you've been too busy, too tired, or too distracted by pain and noise to hear them. You are about to enter your divine future. Remember that this message does not end with you. People can use your breakthrough to get where they need to go. Through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community, you can help this mission. By doing so, you are sowing into the awakening, deliverance, and restoration of souls who are still trapped in darkness. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." Every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and safety for your family. Now is your time, my child. Have faith, and as you do, watch God multiply what you let go of. Still, heaven hasn't stopped calling, because you never know what might show up at your door. If your spirit is moving right now and you feel like you're not alone, let heaven know you're paying attention. Just write, "I am listening," in the comments. All the angels need to get closer is that simple declaration, something you didn't expect to happen. You need to make a choice right away, a split second that could change your whole life. That's why Archangel Michael asked that this message be brought to you tonight, not tomorrow, not this week. You think you're just reading. No, you are being talked to. Some holy force led you here because there has been moving stuff in your house that you can't see. More than ever, it will be close tonight after midnight. As of late, some of you have felt shadows. Some of the things that might happen are things falling out of the sky for no reason, sudden dreams, or the name of a loved one who has died showing up out of the blue. There's no chance in that. That's both a risk and a present. Archangel Michael was sent to protect you with fire in his wings. But protection only works if the person being watched knows about it. Now listen up. Heaven wants to talk. Yesterday your name was said in heaven. A group of lights gathered around the throne. Is this the time they're ready? Someone asked. Archangel Michael replied, if they see this message, they are. Your confusion, your delay, and your heartbreak have all been planned by outside forces. But God is sending one last thing that will stop that plan. Now is the time to say yes to heaven loud and clear. Do not ignore this interruption. Right now, type Amen to make your deal official with heaven and say that you're ready to receive what God has planned for you. This message, right now. The doors might not open the same way again if you don't do it. Don't see how long heaven can wait. Do not wait for God to tell you how serious this is. Let your heart open. There is something holy going on. You also don't know this. Everything you've been praying for has already been set in stone. The breakthrough, the healing, the apology, the money, and the truth. But it's still there, waiting for you to believe it. Faith isn't just something you feel. It draws people to you. Heaven is waiting for you to line up right now. That's why this message seems odd, why your heart is beating so fast. why your chest is hot. That's the energy of Archangel Michael pushing through your resistance. You're not just watching a video when you click the like button. You're making a spiritual principle work. You are drawing yourself to the frequency of heaven. You're telling God, right now, I'm aligning myself with His favor. So click that like button with confidence and see how heaven starts to reorganize things in your favor tonight. He's not going to play tonight. He's letting you know that something is coming to see you. It will happen, whether it's a dream, a sign, a person, or a sudden change in how you feel. Remember these words when it does. He tried to warn you. If this message speaks to you, stop reading it and subscribe. This was meant to be sent to you. This message has something to do with your future. Believe that this didn't just show up. Have faith that your soul is now ready. This is different from just following a channel. You subscribe to it. You're getting in line with a steady flow of prophetic promises. I want to stay connected to the words that carry my future, you're telling heaven. To enter ongoing divine alignment, click that subscribe button right now. I have a very holy story to tell you. There is still someone around you who has died. They haven't fully moved on because you are still sad. That night, you thought no one heard you cry on the bathroom floor. You were wrong. Archangel Michael was next to you. He saw the tears. He heard your heart break open. He's here tonight to tell you that heaven did remember. God didn't forget about you. Help is on the way. It seems like a lot of things are confusing you lately. There are too many choices, too many what-ifs, and too many wait times. You've been thinking, why is everything taking so long? Archangel Michael knows the answer. Because the enemy tried to stop you. The block is moving, though. The chain is coming apart. For sure, at 3 a.m. tonight, something in your spirit will feel different. You could dream. You might wake up quickly. Your chest might feel tight or your back might feel warm. Do not worry. That touch is like an angel. That sounds like Archangel Michael whispering. Now is the time. But I need to tell you something. Not everyone in your life is on board with God's plan for you. Some people are smiling with you, but they are really angry at you. It's seen by Archangel Michael. He has been telling you to clean up, protect your space, and be careful about what you say and who you say it to. You've already given up too much power in conversations where the truth wasn't supposed to be heard. You can still take it back, though. A sword of light is being given to you by Archangel Michael this evening. Use it on a mental, emotional, and spiritual level. Do not let darkness take your peace any longer. There is a gift coming your way in 7 days, but you have to get your heart ready for it. A pleasant surprise, a divine detour. It looks like a delay, but it's really a safety measure. It might look like a turn down, but it's really a redirection. Archangel Michael also wants you to stop doubting the side roads. Everything that was taken from you was only done so that something bigger could fit. You're not getting in trouble. You're being put in place. Please trust that God is changing things behind the scenes. I need to take a moment to ask you something. How long have you been asking God to show you something? How many times have you asked the sky to show you what to do? That's it. This is the sign. There's no chance in this. These are the words that heaven speaks to you as you scroll, ask questions, and cry quietly. We can see you and are moving. Why does this message feel like it can read your mind? Since it is. It's not just words. It's power. Truth from God is being sent to you through time and space. Not everyone should hear this message. For the person whose spirit has been moving around, please don't let me miss my moment. That whisper was picked up by Archangel Michael. That whisper became this thunder from heaven. That's not all this message is. This is an activation. There is a wake-up call inside you right now. The earth tried to make you forget that you were chosen, but your spirit helped you remember. It's safe for you. Someone has anointed you. The enemy is very scared that you will remember that. Tonight isn't going to be like other nights. In spiritual time, there is an opening, a moment that only happens once in a lifetime. It's called a holy hour and meeting in heaven. Archangel Michael will then approach your house at that time. Your body will know about him, even if you can't see him. You'll feel something move. There's a chance the lights will flash. You might hear a knock or a whisper. Your pet might do something strange. That's not a belief in ghosts. Yes, that's confirmation. Don't be scared of it. Listen. Do not move. Heaven doesn't force, it calls out. This is your invitation. The past has been trying to write the present. The Archangel Michael came to stop that, though. Now he tells you, you are not your flops. You're not the broken heart they gave you. You're not the person you were when you didn't know better. You are the one who got up. You're the only one up and running. That's the reason why you were chosen again. Because having scars didn't make you less strong. They made you holy. In the spiritual realm, there is currently a discussion about you. Archangel Michael is speaking up for you and taking your side. You may feel alone on earth, but in heaven, your loved ones, ancestors, and angels are all watching over you. Plus, you need to do something they've been calling for. Talk, not be upset. Do not beg, but say. Talk to someone in charge. Tell the atmosphere what it can and can't do in your house. You've been wasting your power. Archangel Michael has been trying to get you to say it out loud. Something will change because what you bind on earth will also be bound in heaven. This isn't a figure of speech. It's the law. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Get your power back with your own voice. Write, "I claim my peace," in the comments. You should do it for yourself, not for me or anyone else. Say it now, and you'll feel the shift start. Also, to the person who has been crying behind smiles, you are seen. Archangel Michael saw your heart break in silence. He saw when you raised your head and asked, "Am I being watched?" Yes, you could have chosen hate, but heaven saw you choose love. Heaven saw you forgive even though they didn't say sorry. And that kind of soul is not missed by God. Heaven sets up that kind of soul in a royal way. This message was sent tonight because you've reached a divine turning point where nothing can stop you. Not even the weight you think is stopping you. Something important is going to leave your life soon. It might make you feel like you've lost something. It might hurt, but it has to be done. Archangel, it was acting like love, but Michael is taking away something that was draining your spirit. Something that looked like stability, but was really based on fear. You're too old for it. It can't be a part of your next season. It will stop blessing you longer the longer you try to hold on to it. Please have faith in the removal. Heaven only takes when it plans to give something else. You've forgotten how strong you are. Heaven, though, didn't. That's why the signs are following you around. The numbers that keep going over and over, the names that keep coming back, and the songs that play out of the blue with lyrics that sound like they were written in your diary. The dreams that seem more real than they really are. That's not just energy, that's also smarts. Technology from angels. Archangel. You've been getting confirmation after confirmation from Michael, but you keep ignoring it as a coincidence. That doesn't exist. Look around. The divine has been yelling in low tones. Also, I think I hear something from heaven right now. They're all set. Yes, you're ready to go into the life that scared you before. You are now ready to become the brave person you used to only dream of being. You're done turning down the light to make other people feel better. You're ready to get up. That's the reason this message burns. That's why your heart feels like it will burst. Because now is your time, not next year or later. Finally, for those who want closure, they may not get the words they want from the person they want, but they will get peace. Archangel Michael is giving you peace like you've never felt it before. Peace that doesn't need to be asked for. This kind of peace makes you feel like you're at home. You've been in survival mode for too long. God is leading you to safe love, real wealth, and a clear sense of your purpose. Do not scroll away. Do not treat this video or message like any other. This one is different. This one is holy. Archangel, It's not fear that Michael is warning you. It's God's sense of urgency. A new spiritual assignment is being brought into your life by something. You'll know it when it makes your soul feel calm, even if your mind isn't sure what to do. That's how heaven works. It talks in calm, not fear. And say yes when it comes. Accept the relationship that makes you feel better, not the one that makes you feel like chaos. Even if you're scared, say yes to the chance that will push you. Don't ignore the divine nudge. Accept being seen. Accept that you have been chosen. Say yes to being loved completely, deeply, and without any conditions. Because of Archangel Michael is making the way clear right now, tonight. You just need to stop ignoring the signs and say yes to your soul. Something starts to move behind the veil as soon as you say yes, even if you do it quietly or out of fear. You might not see it right away, but you'll always feel it. It will begin to open doors that you did not knock on. Things will start to change for people. Some are leaving, some are coming in. Chances that you thought were gone will come back to you. It's not a coincidence. It works like that when divine alignment kicks in. It changes the laws of physics. It speeds up what took too long. It brings back what was stolen. Archangel Michael isn't just talking to you. A divine mechanism that alters timelines is being released by him over your life. Listen up. Some people won't get what's going on with you. Some people will say you've changed. Some people might pull away. Let them. The places where you had to shrink weren't meant for this new version of you. This message from Archangel Michael wasn't meant to help you go back to the past. He brought it to bring you back to life as you really are. The world tried to shut you up. PTSD tried to hold you down. But heaven said, enough. The unfolding, the unveiling, the hour of remembrance is now upon you. You're not the same person you used to be. To the darkness, you're becoming the person they hoped you'd never find. Because your light is no longer hidden, everything is shaking. So much of your attention has been on surviving, making it through the week, and getting by. You forgot how to have fun. God didn't forget, though. The hopes and dreams you gave up are still alive. You will still get the love you thought you missed. The dream you buried under disappointment is still waiting for you tonight. They want to be in your heart again, says heaven. Let them grow again, advises Archangel Michael. Get your faith back. Trust in things you can't see come back. You don't have to know everything to move on to the next step. Also, I need to say this. You are being thought of by someone from the past tonight. They didn't say anything. You believe they have moved on, but they are feeling something stirring inside them. Their soul is sensing what yours released, according to Archangel Michael. They might get in touch with you. They might show up in your dreams. Heaven is orchestrating it so that you don't carry unresolved energy into your next chapter, whether it's closure, reconnection, or just peace. Only alignment, only blessings, and only clarity. Do you feel that cold now? That's not the room. That's how the spiritual atmosphere reacts to the truth. Archangel Michael is getting closer to let you know he can see you. People remember you. Also, you're not reading this by mistake. Seeing the gods doesn't always involve lightning and thunder. They can show up as a message just as you're about to give up. Now is one of those times. Heaven put it off until now because they knew this is the right time for you to hear it. Take a look at how well that timing works. It's not a coincidence. That is a prophecy. There's one more thing. Someone from your bloodline who died with remorse is now watching you. Their dream never came true. Still, they're behind you. They are saying in your ear, don't stop. Don't give up like I did. Do what I was afraid to do. This person wasn't safe with Archangel Michael like you are now. You do, though. You broke habits that have been passed down for generations. You are what makes the difference. You are brave, and it is not only healing your life, it is also healing your family. Archangel Michael can see what you're carrying. Even though you don't complain much, you're emotionally and spiritually worn out. You may question whether anyone really notices how hard you work, how much you love, how much you give, and how you keep going, even when no one praises you. And this is what Archangel Michael tells you. Heaven sees what other people don't see. Every quiet act of faith. Heaven kept track of every kind act you made and every seed you planted in tears. The harvest is now starting. This message is more than just a video when you share it. You're giving someone the chance to make progress in their life, and your own anointing grows when you help someone else's harvest start. Tell someone right now that they need to know that God sees them too. Watch how quickly you reach your own breakthrough when you help someone else reach theirs. But this is the stern word. When the test comes, which it will, don't go back. Don't go back to the things that God saved you from. Chaos will knock on your door, but don't answer it if you see a familiar face. Don't settle down because you're lonely. Don't forget who you are becoming. This message isn't meant to make you feel better. It's a homework task. Archangel Michael is telling you to watch over the next level. You work too hard to go back to cages you already broke out of. You should not shrink anymore. You should be able to fly. Do one small act of faith tonight. Get your room clean. Turn on a candle. Say your prayers out loud. Say what you want to happen to the air. Note down the name of the person you're letting go of. In the spirit world, these little things get very big. They say it's okay. They let people in. When earth agrees, heaven moves. Another little thing that is very big in the spirit world. To subscribe, click the button. You agree to stay in the flow of the prophetic words that are being spoken. That's your way of saying, Heaven, I'm not leaving this alignment. Sign up now to make sure you don't miss what's coming. Also tonight, Earth wants you to agree that it's your time. In 48 hours, you'll start to see signs. Pay close attention to a name, a window opening, a song, a memory, or the time on the clock. Something will feel like a ping in your soul. That is the signal. That's Archangel. Michael was whispering. That's it. Don't leave it alone. Don't think about it again. Don't wait to say yes. And know this, if you're still here, reading this with all your heart. You were meant to see this for sure. Feel it. Don't just read it. Since God is close by, you can feel God close to you. God is now moving. You'll know what to expect from the next season. You won't miss anything that is yours. Heaven is making sure of it. That's why this message was kind of a direct hit. In your atmosphere right now is Archangel Michael. Not with a threat, but with the assurance that what you need is already on its way. That your tears didn't go to waste. People know your name in places you haven't even been yet. That a shift starts tonight. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Say yes in a whisper. This is because heaven is now hearing. Heaven moves as you whisper yes, even if your voice shakes and you don't really believe it. It wasn't because you had perfect faith, but because your heart was open. That was enough for God. That's all Archangel Michael was ready for. Now that the door is open, something has just been let out into the air. Even though you can't hear the sound, it's already in your soul. There's a broken lock. A chain broke. Someone brought a light into your house. There will be a holy smell in your room tonight. It might show up as stillness. It could be peace. It could also feel like someone is standing next to you even when no one is there. That is not creativity. That's the visitation of God. Archangel Michael moves like the wind with fire in its wings. It changes everything it touches, even if you can't see it. Heaven has decided that you are ready, so he has come into your space now. Let go of the past. Stop going over the people who didn't love you, okay? Don't play over and over the moment they left. Don't keep remembering things that were only meant to teach you. The fog is now being cleared by Archangel Michael. God is making your mind whole again. He's getting rid of overthinking, anxiety, and shame by replacing them with clarity, peace, and a new identity. Because you've already spent too much time punishing yourself for mistakes you no longer make. You are not the same person now, and everyone knows that. Now it's your turn to believe it. You're not hurt. You're looking great. You're not behind schedule. Now you're in line. You're not hidden. You've been chosen. And for the part of you that still has doubts, even your doubt is covered in grace, the Archangel Michael assures. The next part is significant. Pay close attention. In the next 7 days, something will happen. Something that might seem normal, like a chat, a message, or an offer. Pay attention. There is confirmation from heaven coming through it. This is your sign to do something, to trust, to say yes, to step forward. You've asked God to show you something. The sign is now getting ready to show up in real life. All you have to do is be awake enough to see it. That's how you'll know it's divine, if it feels strange. Heaven doesn't often talk to you in the voice of your past. It talks to you through the sound of your becoming, the one that tells you to move forward, not backward. The voice that tells you the truth, not to be afraid. The voice that makes things calm down, not worse. You'll know it in your heart before you understand it in your head. Believe what you feel. You are being led by the Holy Spirit. Also, let me talk about the fear that has tried to take over your life. The fear of being left alone again, of having to start over, and of being let down again. I'm here to make sure you don't fall this time, says Archangel Michael. You are not in danger. You're not by yourself. Before it didn't work because it wasn't time, but now it is. The gate is now open. You can already see the angels moving. You don't have to make the next thing happen. Just go with the flow. Let go of the old expectations. Let go of the timeline you made in your mind. Get rid of the anger. You weren't late. You were kept safe. You weren't turned down. That's where you were sent. You were remembered by God. He hid you so that the wrong people couldn't see what was meant to be seen only in heaven. You won't have to beg for it when the time is right. It will come slowly. It'll feel good. It will be calm when it meets you. That is the kind of blessing that Archangel Michael is giving right now. Not a lot of noise, but calm confirmation. Alignment with God. Love that doesn't make you go through pain to get it. Miracles that don't cost a lot of money. You can have a purpose without having to change who you are. It will feel like home when it comes. Take a deep breath. There is no more war. You've won the battle that's been going on in your mind. Archangel tonight, Michael is putting peace on your pillow. You are going to rest. You're going to sleep. There will be signs when you wake up. The kinds of signs that change the way your heart beats and let you know that something has changed. Also, remember this moment when the blessing comes. Do not forget this message. Don't forget that God spoke to you before the miracle happened. That's how heaven works. It always sends the word first, then the wonder. This message came from you. The amazing thing is coming, and when it does, Archangel Michael will be there whispering what he's been waiting so long to say in a quiet, protective, happy way. You didn't miss it. You didn't forget what you said. You didn't miss your chance. You picked up the phone. Heaven will always remember that you said yes. And when you said yes, something far older in you started to wake up. It was older than pain, fear, and this whole life. That yes sounded like a trumpet in heaven. You didn't just say yes to reading this message. You told yourself that you would live the life you were meant to live. Archangel Michael didn't just see it happen. He was happy because everyone in heaven has been waiting for you to finally remember that you are not what life tried to make you believe you were. You are a queen. You're light. You're a divine appointment that walks in skin. Tonight was the start of your remembering. Your spirit has changed now. Do you not feel it? It's not too loud or too quiet, like finally getting something open. That isn't just wishful thinking. That's how you align. The universe, your universe just turned. In the coming days, things might start to feel strangely in sync with each other. People will talk to each other. You'll get ideas. You won't even have to knock for doors to open. Let anything close if it wants to. Heaven is telling us, not this way. It's better. What is leaving your life makes room for what is finally coming. Before you go to sleep tonight, Archangel Michael wants you to do a simple thing. Say out loud 3 things you want to let go of. Then say 3 things you want to receive. It doesn't matter if you really believe it. Say it anyway. Your words are very important. When spoken with even a tiny bit of faith, they let angels do what they've been waiting to do. This is not a belief in ghosts. For me, this is spiritual technology. By speaking, you are making paths in the invisible. It will get to the throne on the wind. I want to talk to the part of you that is scared of being seen, the person who has been hiding, the person who always acts little. Come out of hiding now, says Archangel Michael. The world needs you, your story, and your truth. No one else has the exact frequency of your soul, and we need that frequency right away. The world will stay darker than it was meant to be as long as you keep quiet. You're not too much. It's not too late. You're not too broken. You're right on time. Archangel Michael can see how tired you are and how much you want to rest. Rest not only your body but also your soul. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission will grow into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Giving to this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is what I say over you now. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give, and it will be given to you is not just a verse for Jesus. It is a living promise that shapes your future. Allow me to invite you now with a simple act of faith. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. The money you give today is not a donation. The act of spiritual obedience that lets your heavens open is what opens them. Let go of your seed and see what God brings back into your life. So now He's giving it a divine rest that sinks into your bones. You don't have to strive, perform, or chase during this sacred pause. Just being and taking it all in. You deserve this ease. You've been through enough fire. From heaven comes water right now. Feel it. Allow it to wash over you. You no longer have to carry the weight. Put it down. Now, the angels are strong enough to handle it. You have been extended an invitation to let go. Write "I let go" in the comments to let go of the weight. Picture the weight of it falling off your shoulders and into the hands of Archangel Michael as you type it. He will carry it for you. Also, let me be clear for those who think they've done too much wrong. You haven't done anything wrong that keeps you from the divine. You're still not too far away. God isn't shocked by what you said. Your assignment wasn't cancelled by heaven. You're still part of the plan. The prophecy still has you in it. Even now, grace that doesn't give up is still after you. Your detour doesn't mean you're not eligible. It only makes the testimony stronger. Archangel Michael didn't come to scold you tonight. He came to hold you, lift you, give you a sword, and remind you that you are strong. I see a warrior in you. Soon someone will enter your life, someone whose soul feels like morning light. What they say won't tell you much about them. How you feel around them will. Safe, not judged and known. This connection from heaven is not meant to distract you, but to help you. This is someone whose energy makes yours better, someone who doesn't make you feel bad, someone who looks like the healed version of you. Don't run when they get there either. Don't mess it up. Don't think about whether you deserve it. Just take it in. You've had enough of being alone. You've cried enough to fall asleep. It will feel like home in this one. Archangel Michael is also getting their heart ready. Now, just breathe for a moment. Know this is true by putting your hand over your heart. You're not making up the pull. You're not crazy. You are getting ready. Your angels are busy. Your prayers are real and alive. Your big breakthrough is no longer far off. It's right outside your door, in your blood, and in the air you breathe right now. It wasn't just a message. It was a visitation or a holy meeting. You said yes, so rest easy tonight. Archangel Michael will keep an eye on you. More than ever, God is close. The change has begun, and your miracle is now moving forward. As your final promise to heaven, click the like button before leaving. Let it be a digital seal on this holy meeting. Each like is a declaration that you want God's favor to start flowing into your life right now. If you really want to see what happens, press it. And while you sleep tonight, something supernatural will start to move around your name. In holy precision, not in chaos or fear. Things that felt stuck will start to move. What seemed too far away will get closer. Nothing will be said or done to warn you that what seemed impossible will start to happen. That's when you'll remember this message and whisper, "It was really true." Because it was true. This did not happen by chance. This wasn't something you found by accident while scrolling. This was divinely planned. Even the moment you thought about clicking, the moment you saw it, and the voice inside your head that told you to watch it, all of that was a dance performed by heaven. Archangel Michael didn't just hope you'd see this. He planned it all out. In order for this message to reach you, he altered timelines, changed algorithms, and changed the course of your day. There it was, just when you were about to give up and thought God had forgotten about you. A whisper that felt like fire. Since this isn't the end, when you're not paying attention to what's about to start, it only seems like the end. But now your eyes are starting to open. Not just your physical eyes, but also the ones in your heart. You'll begin to see things for what they really are. People, patterns, and plans. You won't be confused by what was sent to make you wait. You'll begin to see the truth through the distractions. Being aware of that will be your weapon. Archangel Michael is still making it better. Besides that, you'll feel something strange and holy. Your old wants are going away. You will no longer chase what you used to chase. The praise you used to seek won't matter now. You'll start to love the version of yourself you kept trying to fix, because you'll understand that you were never broken, just buried under expectations that were never yours. But now you're getting up. The version of you that existed before the breakup, the stress and the guilt is coming back. You'll keep it safe this time. When you sleep tonight, Archangel Michael will be watching over them. Your dreams might be very real. Names, colors, and places may be sent to you. Don't brush them off. Note them down. There's no chance in them. They are part of the language of God. Symbols that were planted in your spirit to show that what was said is already taking root. Some of you will feel lighter when you wake up. Some of you will feel like something left you during the night. Heavy feelings, fear, and confusion. The divine evacuation of spiritual clutter occurs in that way. Give it up. Don't worry when you call it back. It's also possible that someone from your past will reach out to you in the next few days. It could be someone you haven't talked to in a long time, or someone who hurt you or meant a lot to you in the past. They could try to get back in touch or say things you begged them not to say. Pause before you answer. Is this a lesson or a blessing? Ask the sky. Because not all things that come back are meant to stay. You can get clear from Archangel Michael, but only if you let him help you make your choice. Don't go back to a time that will cost you the future. Anyone who reads this and still thinks, "Can I really trust this?" Archangel Michael can tell you're not sure. Even though you had doubts, he still came because heaven is not scared of you. We'd love to hear your questions. God isn't scared of how confused you are. When it comes to getting clear answers, it's often the soul that asks the most questions. So ask and say what's on your mind. Tell God what you're not sure about. Honesty is what heaven hears, not performance. Now for one last instruction. Don't leave right away when this is over. Don't forget about it when you close your screen. Do not hurry. Take 2 minutes. Only 2. Be quiet. Take some time to think about what you've read. Just put your hand on your heart and say, "I'm ready now. Heavens, I agree." That's all. That's the seal. The angels can tell that you're aligned because of that spiritual mark. Something will change. It could hit you right away or creep up on you like a whisper. In 2 hours, tomorrow morning, or next week in a dream. It will come though. This time you didn't skip, so you'll know. You didn't run. The pull didn't bother you. You stayed. That's right. You read the message, which means that now everything starts. Archangel Michael is happy. God is looking at you, and your name shines like fire in heaven. Now take a break. The visitation starts tonight. You'll never be the same again. As the silence fills your space, something eternal starts to move. It's not a big change. The air moves slowly, like heaven breathing out into your room. Tongues or thunder won't be heard. There won't be any lightning, but it will hurt your soul. A feeling that something new has come in. It could feel like raised skin bumps or a sudden warmth in your chest. A tear you didn't expect. A breath that feels longer and fuller than usual. That's not something you made up. Archangel Michael is in that position. That's being there. I'm right here and I'm not going anywhere. God says in a whisper, because for years now something has been after you. Your destiny, not your shame or mistakes or your past. those parts of your life that were written in heaven before you were hurt. That version never gave up on you either. It has been waiting patiently through all of the delays. And tonight that version is getting closer because you stuck with this message. It's beginning to rise in you, like the sun rising after a long night. Things are going to feel different from now on, and not just because everything changes right away. However, you are no longer just living because you changed, became aware, saw the truth, felt the shift, and answered the call. You're getting ready, and alignment brings about miracles. Aside from blessings, there are times when you feel like destiny is knocking. Keep an eye out for them. You'll start to hear people talking in ways that send the same message. You'll hear your confirmation in dreams, songs, street signs, and just the right times. There will be people you meet who seem strangely familiar. These people are not strangers. They are divine connections. You'll start to feel calm in places where you used to feel frozen. That's not a mistake. That's because your guardian angels are already in front of you, making way. Besides that, you'll lose your desire for chaos. Things you used to fight for will no longer bother you or make noise. You will let go of the people you worked so hard to persuade, not because of the cold, but because of growth. You are growing out of old patterns. That means some things will go away. Let them. Do not chase what is falling apart. The base you're standing on now is stronger because heaven, not ego, built it. As your frequency rises, you'll attract new things like purpose, clear, undeniable purpose, real love, deeper friendships, and supply and favor that you didn't expect. When you wake up, you'll know why you're still here, why you lived, and why you were spared. It will hit you. It will fit you. You'll smile and say, "What changed?" One night, I opened something and heaven walked in. That's what it was. A divine rerouting, an invitation or a visitation. Things will never be the same now that you've accepted it. You might still be scared. That's fine. Heaven moves, and it makes even the bravest people shake. But Archangel Michael wants you to keep this in mind. This time frame is where you were born. You weren't just thrown here by chance. You are not going without seeing. You were chosen, sent, marked, and kept safe. Don't go back to sleep no matter what. Not in a spiritual, emotional, or energetic way. Now stay awake. You should walk like you know you're safe. Talk like you know you're being heard. Love like you're finally free. Then act like your house is full of angels, because they are. Yes, someone in heaven said your name. This message was the sign. Yes, yes, this is the start. So rest tonight, but don't worry about it. Instead, look forward to it. Don't sleep scared, sleep trusting. And when you wake up the next morning, act like you just got your miracle assignment delivered. Since you did, what you do with it is being watched by heaven. Yes, you said. It was a yes that would never end. You will now be accompanied by Archangel Michael, and a beautiful new page was added to the story of your life. It's done. It will still be there after this message ends, because heaven doesn't just stop by when it comes to visit. It grows something. And what has been planted in your heart right now, in your heart, it will grow slowly, quietly, and steadily in the deepest parts of your soul. As a holy tree does in the middle of a storm, its roots are already going deep. You might not be able to see it yet, but you will feel it soon. The way you react will change. You'll develop better discernment. You will feel stable where you used to fall apart because of your peace. That is what angelic visitation produces. That's what happens when God changes someone. When you go into situations you used to fear, you'll feel strong in a way you didn't ask for. You will say things that sound smarter than what you thought you knew. People will notice you. They'll want to know what went wrong. They'll inquire about what you did. But how do you explain a spiritual turning point to people who don't go deep? You won't need to. It will hit them. Transformation doesn't require an explanation. It shines. Archangel Michael tells you that you've now reached a certain point. There may be more tests, but your power will grow. It might seem like things are getting worse before they get better. That isn't a punishment. That's when resistance meets elevation. When a soul evolves, the old energies try to hold on to it. Don't worry though. This isn't a warning. It's confirmation that you've finally come out of the darkness that was trying to keep you from seeing the light. And now, for something even more deep. Your voice is about to be heard in places you can't see. People's lives will start to change because of what you say. Peace, clarity, faith, and hope. People will start to change when they are around you, even if you don't try. If you don't know it, you'll comfort those who are hurt. People who forgot who they were will wake up. As you grow, you'll become like a lighthouse, which doesn't move. They're strong even when the waves hit. This comes straight from Archangel Michael. You're not behind. You're not behind schedule. You're on time. The fights didn't break you. They made you Christian. Now you're walking in a different robe. Take a break. You were the mantled. You've been marked. You've been moved to the infinite past. Will it happen for me? Is no longer the question. Am I ready for what's already on the way? Is the question now. It's not as far away as you think. You can already see it looking for you. The gift you forgot how to hope for. The job, the healing, the restoration, the apology, the move, the purpose, the person, the blessing. It is flying around your house like a dove ready to land. Get ready to receive. Don't hurt it with doubt. Don't be afraid and push it away. Don't put it off by being unsure. Take it in. Thank you. Get your room ready. It's not a question of if, but when. It sounds like heaven is talking. This message will soon be your blanket tonight. Protect yourself from stress. Let it smooth out the rough parts of your day. You don't need to understand everything right now. Rest in the knowledge that you are being held by something bigger, that something has a name. It is older than time, smarter than logic, and more loyal than anyone who has ever left. That name is God. He also sent Archangel Michael to remind you. He loved you all the time. He always looked out for you. The blessing with your name on it was always being worked on by him. We haven't forgotten about you. You are not forgotten. You're not good enough. You're loved. You have been chosen. You are getting better. And remember this truth by reading this message again if you forget it. See it again. Read it again. Remember it. Because this wasn't just a word. This will always remind you that when heaven talks, it talks to your deepest self, the part that you're still learning how to hear. So, sleep tonight like you've been seen, asleep like you've been called, as if you had said yes and meant it. Sleep. That's why when you wake up tomorrow, you won't just be yourself, you'll be divinely awake. Heaven heard you. The change has begun. Everything in the world has heard. The next message is already being made by Archangel Michael. Do one more thing before you leave. Send this video to other people. Send it to someone you care about, someone you pray for, or someone who has been looking for a sign. Because when you speak the word of the prophet, you carry the anointing. It's not enough to just get breakthrough. You become the messenger who tells other people how to get it. Share it right now and see how heaven rewards your spiritual kindness. You will start to see the same breakthrough happen in your own life as you give it to other people. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's take a moment to reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is not a stroke of luck. It is a direct message from Archangel Michael to you. He's extending his hand and inviting you into a protected, high vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise. This sacred principle is very simple, but it can change your whole life. If you follow it, you won't just receive blessings. They will be multiplied and flow into every part of your life. By accepting this invitation right now, you are unlocking immediate, early access to powerful content and divine insights that are hidden from the general world. Now is your chance to enter a sacred space where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct, personalized messages that are specifically meant to elevate and empower your life. If you desire to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. And for those who feel called to amplify this work, a link to purchase the guided ebook is available, which is completely optional, but your presence, attention, and energy already mean the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.